And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Baseline J on the way, and Spates with the basket on the assist by Iguodala.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Clark. They grab their own miss. Misses in close.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Richardson with it. Barbosa picks him up. Rush with the steal. Feeds it to Barbosa. Jacks up a three. Good on the shot. Barbosa's got his first 3 points of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And it's Golden State's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Good on the shot. Clark's got his first 2 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Mick Roberts dishes to Dragic. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Golden State.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Johnson for three. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top, scoring 10 unanswered to finish off the quarter. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. We've got Bogut. Barbosa is out there with Livingston. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Rush in at the small forward position. Barbosa's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Stoudemire with the double team. Now Rush. Over in the corner, Livingston. Here's Bogut. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Bogut's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Warriors. Now here's Johnson. And here is Green. Johnson kicks to Green. Johnson the screen. Here's Stoudemire, and the officials call a traveling violation.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Pass to Bogut. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Livingston, that's good.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. There's Green with the 3. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Swiped away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Livingston is running. Barbosa gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Dang in the corner. Let's go. And Barbosa pulls it down.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Bogut the pass to Rush. Here's Ezeli. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
When you keep turning it over like they have, you give your opponent the chance to get out and run on you.
And it's come back to bite them so often here today.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Barbosa kicks to Bogut. Here's Livingston. Up and in on the layup.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Well, Heat making a switch here. Inflo's checked in. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Livingston kicks to Bogut. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can, a rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Mick Roberts misses. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Screen by Bogut, the tray, and Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Clark. Barbosa's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Clark. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Shot off the screen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Barbosa's got 10 points here in the second half.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Clark dishes to Barbosa. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Draymond Green. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's Mick Roberts. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the middle. Here's Ezeli. Here's Spates. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Spates. 10 points and the 1 steal. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Gerald Green comes in for Richardson.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked